Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. And guys, listen, if you find that you are not getting any notifications or anything, all I can say to you is to check back on my channel every once in a while. Because apparently people are telling me they're not getting any notifications from my channel, which is not surprising. It's not surprising. Lots of people say this, that they don't get notifications, they don't even know. And yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Judging from what's been happening with my channels recently, I'm not surprised if you're not getting notifications. So please remember to check back on my channel every once in a while and you'll see what I'm doing or if there's anything new or anything. Yeah, guys, please do that. Yeah. Anyways, so I hope you guys are actually having a wonderful day. Okay, so we found out yesterday that Kelly Rowland, she is in Destiny's Child with Beyonce, guys. Beyonce and the other lady is Michelle Williams, guys. And guys, if you were in the, I don't know how many of you were into Destiny's Child or whatever. I mean, I know of them from the beginning of, the first iteration of them when they were 4 girls. I think it's Latavia and Latoya, I think the other girls were. At one of her concerts, Beyonce did mention that they're going to have a reunion. So I'm hoping to God that they actually have an actual reunion with all of the past members. I'm hoping. Let's just hope. Anyway, so, but either way, Kelly Rowland was having an interview and she mentioned our beautiful Duchess. Okay, so let me read this here from The Independent, okay? It says here, the Duchess of Sussex was at Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour concert in Los Angeles on the 4th of September, which we all knew, which also happened to be the performer's birthday. Yes, she went for the birthday. The outing marked Meghan's second Beyonce concert, where she shimmered in a silver skirt and posed for a photo with Rowland and Kerry Washington. The funny thing about this is, there is a previous photo with Meghan and Kelly Rowland and Kerry Washington. And this was from years back. But for some reason, in this article, I don't know if she didn't remember, but Kelly Rowland is saying that it was the first time that she had met Meghan. I don't know. I don't understand. But I'm pretty sure that no, I did have a picture here of them a few years before. If I can find the picture, I'm gonna put it back in. But because I know I do have the picture somewhere, and I know I put it in another video because I had the video on here and it said that they had met previously before, and then, but I don't know, maybe she didn't realize that it was Meghan. I have no idea what's going on. But either way, in this article, Kelly Rowland did say that it was her first time meeting Meghan, and it was just nice being there with other great women and being able to just simply talk. This is what Kelly Rowland said, right? And she said, I don't know what people expect to see or to know, but she just felt very cool and very down to earth. She was very warm. The singer also took the opportunity to address Meghan's royal status. The Duchess first became part of the royal family in 2008. Okay, no, we know all this. Okay, so she went on to say, she was royal before she was ever in that family. Yeah. She was royal before she was ever in that family. I love when Kelly said that. And she went on to say, I think that we are all royalty before anything. And we have to hold ourselves in that regard as humans, as people. That's what she said. I totally agree with Kelly Rowland. I do not believe in royalty, but I do believe that we are all royal. I believe that we're all princesses and queens and kings. It's all how you... It's like a construct, in my opinion. It's just a construct. It's not like something that is actual. It's a construct, in my opinion. I don't believe in royalty, but I do believe in treating if you have a daughter, she's a princess. If you have a son, he's a prince. That's just how I think that we should see ourselves and our children and family. We're all royalty. Let's put it that way. But royalty to me doesn't mean that man that y'all call a king and those people. I don't care about those people. I really don't. And they're not nice people. I mean, from what we've seen, what we've heard of these people, they're just horrible. I mean, horrible. Can you imagine, guys, can you imagine that somebody's calling that woman Camilla a queen? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? I mean, she's horrid. Horrid. Okay. And that man that is, that every single day, it seems like he thinks that, I don't know how, I have no idea when it comes to that man that y'all call a king. He's just, the only word that comes to mind to think of him is just horrible. And I will always say that, and I don't care. So anyways, it goes on here. In addition to Rowland, the Sussexes seem to have a relationship with the Queen Bee herself. They first met the singer and her husband, Jay-Z, in 2019 at the premiere of The Lion King in London. And yeah, it goes on and on talking about that. But yeah, I mean, Beyonce obviously loves Meghan. But I love what I love what Kelly Rowland said. You know, she said Meghan was royal before she ever met those people, before she married into that family. She was royal before she was in that family. I love it. I love it. What else do you need to say after that? You don't need to say anything else, because the royal family are not even royal. Let's put it that way, in my opinion. They just have a lot of money and a lot of power. That's just basically it. And that's how I see it. But yeah. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring you that little story about Kelly saying these beautiful things about Meghan. And then the funny thing about it is, it's only the people who don't know Meghan that have bad things to say. You know, the people who actually met her and speak to her and have spent time with her, they're always saying something completely different to what, you know, the press would like us to believe. It's as simple as that. Yeah. And, you know, and now, today, the story that they're running with, guys, is in the press everywhere. Apparently, Family Guy has decided to immortalize, or I guess that's the word, yeah, immortalize Harry and Meghan on their show. But you know what's funny about these shows? In my opinion, the only thing they need to do now is to do a Simpsons sketch about it. And another thing, yeah, you know what? I think Harry and Meghan have been already portrayed on Saturday Night Live, if I can say that properly. So you know, the funny thing is the way how the press likes to make everything out. You know what these are? These are pop culture moments, okay? When somebody immortalizes you on SNL or even The Family Guy or The Simpsons or that silly ass sketch that they did before on what was it? Oh my god, I can't even remember which show it was. Whatever. But either way, I can't even remember that show that, you know, they had a whole thing where they like, yeah, what show was that? I don't know. But either way, anytime that shows immortalize people, that is just substantiating to everybody that these people are pop culture icons. That's all it's saying. You know, you don't make fun of people who are at the bottom of the barrel, right? You make fun of the people who are at the top. So that's what it is. So whether or not they make fun of Harry and Meghan and then the press is running with it, all it's doing is immortalizing Harry and Meghan even more. You know, that's just how I see it. If somebody makes fun of you on SNL, that means you're at the top. If they make fun of you on these shows and you're there, you know, it's It's a badge of honor, in my opinion. But yeah, so they're running with the story that Harry and Meghan are getting made fun of on Family Guy. They're getting roasted. Yeah, but you only roast the people who are on top. You don't roast people who are struggling. So there you go. That's how I see it. But anyways, yeah. And the funny thing about it is, I thought about this. Why is it that they are always trying to make it out to seem like nobody wants anything to do with Harry and Meghan, when everybody, all they want is Harry and Meghan? It's so much so that they can't stop talking about him. There you go. And it was made so clear to me a couple weeks back, when on the same day of the mental health day, same day, Harry and Meghan and Kate and Wills, they both had things going on, right? But the focus was, everybody was talking about Harry and Meghan. Nobody was talking about Kate and Wills. I mean, if there is anything else that can show this to you or prove it to you, that is exactly that. That proves it right there. Nobody was talking about anybody else. They weren't talking about anybody else in the royal family. They were talking about Harry and Meghan. It's as simple as that. And the royal family really need to wake up and realize this. And I think they are realizing it, because the royal family can't keep, Harry and Meghan out their mouths. And when I say the royal family, I mean the people who walk around and talk for them. Let's put it that way, like the Angela Leviathans and all those people who are always toting for the royal family. Yeah. And so when Angela Leviathan can sit there and say, "Oh, Meghan I'm so concerned about Meghan for being so skinny. I'm so concerned about her." Sure, Angela. Yeah, sure you care about Meghan. The last person that I would expect to care anything about Meghan is Angela Leviathan. And Angela Leviathan went on one of these shows and talking about Meghan's weight and talking about how she's so skinny and she, something must be wrong and this and that. And I'm like, Angela Leviathan, nobody believes that you care about Meghan. So you don't have to pretend. We all know that anything you say about Meghan, it's said in a way to disparage her. You don't care. So don't go pretending like if you're concerned, because you're not. You're more concerned about making her look bad and all this stuff. Like, you're pretty much an enemy of Meghan right now. So there you go. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring you that quick story. Guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one. Please remember, like, subscribe, and share. And guys, remember, if you don't put on your notifications, right, you probably won't get anything from me. And if you do, sometimes most of the time you probably won't get notifications. Just letting you know. So please check back every once in a while and see if I put up any new videos, because I don't think my videos are getting pushed out properly. But it is what it is, and I wouldn't expect anything more. Let's put it that way. I'm not surprised about this. So please do remember to check back every couple of days. I usually put something out at least a couple times a week. Right now, the channels, as you know, both of my channels are demonetized. I'm trying to work on them, and I will try to change up as much as I can and see if I can get them remonetized again. Then I'll keep trying, because eventually, they're gonna have a good reason for this, and there's no good reason, because, guys, I watch YouTube and I see what's out there, and I'm not doing anything that's anything different to anybody else. And I keep saying this, but it seems like sometimes people think that because my channels are demonetized that I did something wrong. I did not. I'm just letting you know. I'm not doing anything different. You can see my channel. Go look at my videos. You'll see there's nothing there that's nefarious. There's nothing there that's different. I have no idea why they're targeting my channels, guys. I have no idea, but I'm not surprised either. And I said this before. But anyways, if you want to support me, There's Patreon, there's PayPal, there's Buy Me a Coffee, all this stuff. You can follow me on Twitter if you want. Guys, I have like about 600 or 700 followers on Twitter. If you want to support me and get me to at least 1,000 subscribers on Twitter, that would be nice. Because I actually follow more people than because I follow a lot of people. But if you want to support me as well on Twitter, you can go and follow me on Twitter. And the links are all there. And you can follow me on Instagram as well. It's there. I mean, I'm not that active on them, to be honest, but I do put stuff on. So just letting you know. Anyways, and if you want to support me, Buy Me a Coffee is the best way. Anyways, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.